Hello everyone. Walking on my treadmill. Told you I was going to. Been doing this for a few minutes now. So do it for a few more minutes and then gotta go and think about starting supper. A little bit later than I wanted to be. But yeah, I got involved with the TV show. I started watching Howard's End and I didn't want to stop. Yeah, I'm a sucker for all those, period dramas like, Downton Abbey and Howard's End and stuff like that. Anything Dickens, that or, whatchamacallit, anime. Yeah. See, this whole treadmill thing, I think I might stop talking on this on the treadmill and just talk before or after, because once I get onto it, my mind goes blank. Had a whole conversation or a whole subject to talk about, and now I can't think of anything. Like, what was I thinking about? Happiness. That's what I was thinking about talking about. Oh, for one, I was told that the whole Me Too movement and stuff like that, wasn't just about sexual harassment, but it was about sexual assault. Now, when it comes to sexual assault, I don't play any games. That's not what I was talking about. I was talking about these women who get offended by a guy trying to flirt with them. These women who go to work at restaurants, especially bars, and they get hit on. They get their butt slapped or rubbed on or pinched or whatever, and then they freak out. It's the wrong type of business to be in if you don't want that kind of treatment. And that's just it. But I'm not talking about sexual assault at all. There's no reason or anything for that kind of action. But now, we'll drop that subject. So, hopefully y'all understand where I'm talking about. But now, I wanted to talk about happiness. And this goes along with the whole being offended by everything. And, you can't be happy if you're constantly offended. You can't be happy if you're constantly getting into other people's business and judging other people about how you would live. What y'all need to do is live your life. You don't do stuff to make other people happy. Do stuff to make you happy. I could care less what anyone thinks of me and my fat butt. I'm exercising because I want to feel good about me. I don't care what my husband thinks. He's been with me for 25 years. If he doesn't like me this way, he hasn't for a long time, and I'm not going to change for him. He's not going to change for me. I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this to make myself happy. You got to learn how to make yourself happy and be happy with you and your life. And if you're not happy with your life, then change it. And if you're in that point where you can't change your life, or you don't have the money to change your life or whatever, but here's one thing you can think about. Try to be happy with how things are now and be content with that. And whatever comes extra, that's a bonus. I'm not rich or anything like that. I do everything I do, I do everything to make my life easier and happier. I try to make my husband happy too, but his happiness is really on him. If he wants to be a miserable bastard, he's going to be a miserable bastard. Nothing I can do about it, except for not let it affect me. And I don't. And I can be a miserable bitch sometimes. which he lets that affect him, but whatever. Yeah, I've already been on here 10 minutes. And I'm already out of breath. It's pitiful. But I usually, when I'm walking a lot, I'm usually not talking to myself either. But, you know, it can always be worse. If you're sick, if you're sick, you could be dying. See, that would be worse. My back hurts, but I'm not in a wheelchair. That would be worse. I'm fat, but I can still walk. You know, there's the thing. I can still. Or I'm not this. Or it could be this. Think of the things that could be worse. And that way you can look at your life, well, it ain't that bad. If you're watching me on YouTube, well, you got eyes to see and ears to hear. You know, I don't have closed caption on this because I don't really know how that works. And I notice that computers have a hard time understanding what I say. So I'm not doing that. You know, if they have better stuff now, then maybe I'll do it in the future. I don't know. I don't think I can do it very well on my cell phone. You know, but things can always be worse. You got a roof over your head. You got food to eat. Well, then you're doing pretty damn good. You're doing better than a lot of other people around this world. So learn to be happy. It doesn't take that much. And like my son loves to say, if you can't figure out how to be happy, fake it till you make it. Sometimes that's what it takes. Sometimes you need to fake to be happy, and then all of a sudden that little lie that you're faking stops being a lie. Stops being pretend, and then you actually become it. I don't know. It took me a long time to learn to be happy. It's not an easy thing. It's just like a relationship. It takes a long time for that too. You know, you get into the relationship, it's not easy. It takes work. Happiness sometimes takes work. A lot of times it takes work. You know, so there is that. Yay, fun. My back is still kind of hurting from all the wood chopping I was doing the other day. So, and walking on a treadmill isn't as easy as walking on the soft grass. It's a little more hard and stuff like that, so putting a little more pressure on my back. But I will get over it. I will fight through it and keep on walking. That way I can do it for a longer period of time. Yay! So what do you guys think? You want to keep hearing me all breathless and getting sweaty and stuff like that? Or do you want me to talk after my walk? Or before, or whatever? Because I'm still going to do that probably anyway. This is actually, I think I'm getting better at talking. You know, so there is that, and it's kind of therapeutic actually. I got something on my mind, I just blah, 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 blah. And if people want to listen, hey, awesome. And if you're listening, hit the like button or something. Hit like or dislike, doesn't matter which, but let me know that you're watching. You know, other than that, you know, if you want me to talk about anything, you tired of seeing my fat butt going back and forth, and say that too. You know, I could do more lives or more videos outside or in my kitchen or wherever. Yay! 15 minutes down. See, that's not too hard. Okay. Well, can't really think of anything else to talk about. Had this whole thing in my head. Should have written it down. I have a friend that is always telling me to write stuff down. I never do. I should take his advice. But I barely take my own advice. You know, my son was telling me to do this YouTube thing for almost 2 years now. And it's just like, what do I got to talk about? He's like, Mom, you're always talking. Yeah, but I'm usually talking to him or talking at him. Now I'm talking to myself. It's kind of odd, but I'm doing it. And I'm getting better. Still can't look at the camera very much. Much rather look at these dust bunnies in this corner right here. But what can you do? So, hopefully you guys are getting out there and doing something too. Only takes 5 minutes. Do something. Do something. You know what? Here's your goal. This goal for this weekend is do something that makes you happy. Whether it's going outside and sunbathing, and if it's raining, you know, I don't know. Do something when it's raining. Catch some raindrops on your tongue. You know, if you're inside because it's raining, watch a movie. Watch one of your guilty pleasures. You know, something that you're kind of embarrassed to tell anybody that you like. Like mine is Legally Blonde. I always hate to admit that I like that movie, but I do. It makes me laugh. You know, do something that makes you happy. Even if it's having a couple of drinks or eating that piece of cake, because no matter how much you exercise, it's not worth it if you can't have something that you like. Now, I'm not saying eat the whole damn cake, just a piece, or maybe a piece. Okay, y'all. Well, I'm losing breath, so I'm going to either have to choose one, talk or walk. So I'm going to choose to walk this time, and I'll talk to you all Monday. Okie dokies? All right, bye.